Alright guys, I'm showing you how to wire in an LED light bar for your car or truck. Now I put this on my Prius. I Uber with this Prius, and these factory lights, headlights that I have are no good. They're not bright, and I don't want to pay for HIDs just yet. I had this LED light bar laying around. So I'm going to show you the easy way how to do this, how to wire it in. You see here the factory thick wire, and I mapped it in through there. I took off this panel here and wrapped it right underneath, and now you see it come over here, and it's just two wires, hot and ground. And so I have my hot wire coming into my fuse box. Now I say easy because I've done my fog lights on my truck. Those little ones over there, I'm not sure if you could see. Those little ones there, I ran right into those factory fog lights, except it was a pain cutting the wires and possibly not sealing it right with the water. So what I did is I looked at my chart here, and it says driving lamps, low beams, low left, low right, right hand, left hand, and then high beams, right hand, left hand. Well, I put it in with my low beams. It doesn't really matter which one, because as long as you turn on your headlights, it's gonna turn on. So I pull out this fuse. This is a very cheap wire job. It's not a thick enough gauge, whatever. You know what? If it ever gives me a problem, then I'll change it. But I've had wires this small, stranded, and last for years. Never had a problem. And then you don't have to worry about an inline fuse, because you're going to work off the fuse of your headlamp. So if something goes wrong, short or whatever, it's going to blow this fuse, and then you'll just have to trace out your wire, see what's gone wrong. But and to test this terminal that you're going to use, you put this you put your light tester on the ground, and then you put the poker right there on the post, and it'll light up. That means that's the live side, and you plug that in there, you shove that fuse down, and you're gonna have an easy wiring job. Now my ground is under here. You're not really gonna be able to see it too well, but it is there, I promise. It's under there to a bolt. Now how you test for ground is you put on the Prius has this little hatch here. This is the trunk has the battery, but you could put your tester to your hot, and then you gotta touch metal. If you touch metal and the light goes on, that means it's grounded. Just so happens that I had a bolt underneath here, and I unscrewed the bolt. I put a little terminal connector on there, and I tightened the bolt down, and I have a ground. This is the easiest way to add a light bar. It doesn't really take much genius to do it. And I bought this light bar used, so it's not like I'm ruining something that's, I paid $100 something for. If you're nervous about that, if you don't think you can take on this job, but honestly, anyone can take on this job. It's a very simple job to install this. Before I shut that right, I'll show you what it's like working. Let's turn on the headlights, and that's pretty bright if you ask anyone. Now I put that orange film, this orange film on here, because it was really, the colors were wrong. The Kelvin scale of light is still a little off, but it's a little better. I put this orange film on there to take away the blue, the white that was coming out of there. But it turns on with the light switch, and it turns off with the light switch. So you don't have to worry about having your car waste battery. See, light switch on, off. You don't have to worry about putting an auxiliary switch in there. I mean, I've done auxiliary switches before, and they're fine and dandy, but it's a pain. What if you leave the lights on, forget to do the switch? So that's the easy way. to add a light bar, and I would recommend. Now you see it's orange without the light on. Matches the license plate. Yeah, kind of weird like that. But I would highly recommend you downward angle of your light bar, because if police get blinded in their eye, they're gonna think that you have your high beams on, and it is illegal. This is illegal in many states because it's considered an off-road light, and you're supposed to have off-road lights not on city streets or highways. But just because a lot of people do it doesn't mean it's legal. It is illegal. But if you face it downward, it looks just like a regular old plain fog light, and it won't be blinding people's eyes. So again, this is the easy way to add. It's a single step wiring job. Easy way to add your light bar to your car or truck. And that's it. I'll catch you guys later.